Okay, all right, we are back. Apologies for the disruption earlier. Slops didn't want to play ball with me switching from Twitch to YouTube. So there we are, that's all fixed, and now we can get going. So again, just for the record, hello Paul, Rule and Core here on Discord.
Hello.
And then
Hello.
to you guys on the stream, sorry again, and well, welcome back. So let's take it. Let's see where we're going. We are currently at Odessa, if I get my ducks in a row, yeah. And we're gonna fly to Tbilisi. I don't think I've ever in my life been to any one of these airports in the flight sim ever. So this is new territory. Obviously we flew in here last weekend, but Tbilisi, I can't say I've ever been there. So we'll see what it looks like. There's Paul. And anybody else flying with that we know of? Don't think so.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Right, so let's look at our plan. There we go. There we go. Nice and big. Okay. So we are here at the top, and we're going to use this massive lake. Over water almost all the time, and then fly there into our destination. Runway 34 active for you too, Paul?
I think the wind's just about favourite. I had them at 280 at 5 metres a second, I think.
Yeah, you got it right. Okay, perfect.
Although Sim Toolkit doesn't seem to like
Meters, it doesn't know what to do
yeah.
with it. 280 is it's good enough. We'll go with 34. And on the other side, I've got runway 31 left.
Yep, same for me.
Okay.
Now, I was going to ask you, Nico,
Hmm.
what was the origin of recycling the runways, and is that still necessary?
You mean here when we do the import?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, the last time I spoke to Zibo about it, he said it's got something to do with importing the flight plan.
Right.
And
Okay.
that is the extent of what I know about it. It doesn't seem to bother him, so it just is what it is. Obviously, it doesn't populate it correctly, and you just cycle it. So I don't know.
I don't have the nerve to try not doing it now.
Yeah, no, no, I always do it. I always do it. When it comes to the Zibo, Paul, you know me by now. I'm rather cautious, rather take
Yeah.
and do things properly than try and take a shortcut.
Nico, any luck convincing the programmer of Toolkit Pro to have some skinning options in the future?
Yeah. He said he is working on it. It will come in time. This is obviously the first release he made, first beta, so he'll get there.
Cool.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. I mean, we spoke quite a bit about it, so I have full faith in him. He'll get there.
Is there any way you know of that you can go to that wind calculator without losing stuff, like when you were filling in a flight plan or something and then, oh, wanted to go to that setting again? You're
Um,
gonna lose.
no. The moment you go off your flight planning page, um, the precursor to this normal page, the moment you go off it, you're going to lose it. You have to retype it, unfortunately. There is no way. The only way to go back to it without losing anything is after SimBrief has already done its calculations and given you the OFP. Then you can pretty much jump anywhere you want. But while you're busy doing the flight planning stage in STKP, you need to stay on that page.
I found that out the hard
Mm,
way several times.
mm. Paul, for your information, I've chosen flight level 350.
I had the same, yes.
Okay.
And you're taking the RNAV departure, it looks like.
Yeah, turning out to the right.
I'm doing the little teardrop over the NDB.
Okay.
I'm getting thunder noises also. I think we've got
There's...
cumulonimbus reported.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, rule. Anytime, obviously I'm concentrating on setting up now, but anytime, I don't mind. If you want to type a question, we'll get back to it later. Just don't forget about them.
Okay.
What's this thing now doing? It's not listening. Come on.
Trim up.
My trim wheel stopped responding. I wonder why.
Controlling it with the mouse, you mean? I have that same issue.
No,
Did you?
not at all. No, I've got an actual trim wheel here on my desk and it's just stopped. I was turning it, and it's just not going anyway. And there it bombs. Okay, I need to go to the USBs. I think the USBs have bombed out. I just need to reset them quickly. Okay, I think it's working again. Let's see. Yes, there we go.
Trim up.
Okay, yeah, all working. Flytex, ask your question. Okay, how many minutes have we been up already? 14 minutes. Okay.
Captain has found the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
It is important as a reference point, Flight X. It is life threateningly important in the real world, because if you fly on the wrong level, you can actually crash into a different aircraft and another aircraft, because if you are not where you're supposed to be because you read your altimeter incorrectly, or you look at it a wrong altitude, I mean, that's life-threateningly bad. So it is extremely important to get the transition altitudes correct, and to get the correct QNH into your system to make sure that you will not be on a wrong altitude. So, I mean, transition altitude, whether you go up or down, is crucial, absolutely crucial. I'm not sure what you're talking about, the anti-ice TA altitude. Never heard of an anti-ice TA altitude. The only thing that you need to worry about with ice is there's certain procedures that you need to follow. So if you have less than 12 degrees and there's any moisture in there, you need to have your anti-ice on. Doesn't matter at which altitude you are. At the lower levels, above 35,000 feet, the rules change a little bit again. But that's the general basics of anti-ice. Okay, so that is all done. Alright, Paul, I'm ready to light up the engines. If you're ready, let me know.
Yeah, I've just got the APU going. How far away are you from going?
Well, I've closed the doors. I can literally put the beacon on and start the engines. That's
Okay,
where I'm
go.
at now. Okay.
Go, go, go.
Before start procedure. Okay, Flight X, I understand.
Before start procedure.
You're talking about the very top right-hand side. That's your anti-ice situation there. Yeah, I don't use it. We don't use it. I don't think that is modeled at this point in time. It's not part of the sim yet. One day when it is and I actually know how it works, I'll tell you. But at this time, I don't think that is actually modeled at all. It's just there because it needs to be there.
Before start procedure completed.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. 25N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Hello Jean, welcome. Welcome.
$25N2.
Hey Sergeant, good afternoon.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure completed. Flaps 5 set.
Right.
Taxi lights on. Horizontal stabilizer trimmer not set for takeoff. Trim up.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. 4 takeoff procedure completed.
Guys, do me a favor, wake me up when we get there. This is a long taxi. My kids used to freak out when I say that, or when I said that when they were little and we were driving somewhere. Daddy, you can't, you're driving, you can't sleep. Yep. The runway is 9,186 feet in length, and we were right there at the very third quarter of it. So I mean, it's a weighted taxi. Looks like a gene.
Approaching 3-4.
Stabilized.
On runway 3-4.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set. $80 knots. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Flaps 1 set. Flaps upset.
Now we're still in the cutback. That's why we are climbing very slowly and everything is just, you know, slow and steady. You'll see when we hit 3,000 feet, we'll go back to normal climb mode. So currently we're only using 83.9 in one, which is all part of the noise abatement stuff and cutback. So that'll increase shortly. You'll see immediately it's going to go up at 3,000. There you go. All done. Hey, Mac.
Yes, I'm quietly lurking.
You're welcome.
So here's my question regarding IVAO. If I connect as an observer,
Yes.
am I allowed to fly? Maybe because I just want to listen to air traffic control to learn and to understand. But yeah,
I don't know the rule, but I kind of have a feeling it's not allowed. The whole idea of being an observer is to not to interact with the network, just to sit somewhere and listen.
because you won't show up on the map. Nobody sees you, I guess.
I know,
If you,
I know. Yeah,
it's a difficult question.
yeah, you'll have to ask the IVAO guys that question specifically. But I think the whole reason for it is to allow you to sit somewhere and
Approaching
listen, not to
transition.
use the network. Not sure. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask.
Okay.
Transition altitude.
I,
Hello, Krister. All good, thank you. How about you? Yeah, I went through the same issue this week as well. Yeah, I know the feeling, Krister. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to continue creating the flights for the VA. So I'm going to keep the stream running obviously while I'm flying. If you guys have any questions or just want to chat, feel free. I'm here. You know, the guys on Discord, we all here. But I don't want to sit here for 2 or 3 hours and do nothing while I could have loaded 100 flights into the VA. So I'm going to continue doing that and keep my eye on the chat then, and obviously on the aircraft. I'm not moving anywhere until I tell you. So I'm here, but I'm going to be busy concentrating on the other stuff. So just bear that in mind. If you need to chat, feel free anytime, anytime.
I have to leave, guys. Bye.
Okay, cool. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dag,
Bye.
Roel. Sorry, Roel.
Do you want me to go?
I thought you said you're leaving. Or was it Cor that said? Was it Cor that said? Sorry,
That was
see.
Cor.
It was him. I thought so. Okay, yeah, sorry. See, my mind was already gone. Sorry. Flight X. So adding waypoints and things. Yeah, that's an interesting topic. I think what we need to do is we need to chat on Discord at some point in time. We need to chat on Discord sometime. To add a waypoint is easy enough. You just go to the legs page. You see it's got the degrees that it shows you over there. So 147 degrees. So if you want a waypoint either left or right, you're going to either add or subtract 90 degrees to that. And you're just going to add the waypoint razzle. And then you're going to put directly behind it. Let's do something like this. Razzle. So you're going to have, let's say, where's my calculator? I'm too tired to worry about working this out in my mind. Let's just put 100 on. Let's say it's 200 200 degrees, so we'll put 200 degrees, which means it will be on the right hand side, and then the distance /5. Now if I click directly that one on top of Razzle, it's going to add that in front of Razzle, you know, and then you just need to take away the discontinuity. So that's in a nutshell to put the extra waypoint in. But when we do one again, I'll tell you, you know, and then we can look at specifics, you know, when we do a test flight or something, because I can't really mess around now while we're doing this world tour flight, you know, and the guys might not accept it or something. But that's in a nutshell.
Hello.
Hello, Sasso.
How are you going?
You're good, and you?
Another weekend.
Yeah, it's eventually arrived.
Yeah, in fact, I'm working tomorrow.
Okay.
Early morning flight.
Okay. Well, I think we're all jealous.
Oh, yeah, it's been a while now. Well, I did the night simulator yesterday. Okay. Just fun time playing with the baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Sasha, I was just telling the guys I'm going to continue adding more flights into the VA. So I'm obviously using the opportunity not to sit here and do nothing, you know, run the risk of falling asleep.
During the streaming?
Yeah. I mean,
oh yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm just keeping myself busy. If you need to chat, please feel free, you know, chat with me or the other guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Free for all. I added a couple of 100 flights in the last 3 days. I've really sucked quite a bit in and given into them. Top of climb is here.
1000 to level off.
1,000 to go.
I'm just thinking out loud. If anybody on the stream want to see what I do with these flights, I can actually show you. I just don't want to bore you with stuff that might not interest you. But if you want to have a look, I can show you what I do. Hey, Papino, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Hello Jan, yes it changed. What you need to do is look below this video, go click on show more, and then what will happen is you will find my new private hangar link in there. And then once I do the next round of torrents, I'm going to update all the links and everything there as well. Let me quickly see. The updated torrent link will in any case be on my forum page. Let me quickly get that one for you, because then you can use the private hangar from the stream, below the stream, and also then the install guide one for the torrents. Let me drop it in the stream for you quickly. Right, so for the downloads and stuff, that link in the stream is the right one. You'll get to my forum page, and for the rest of my private hangar stuff, you will find that in the link below the video. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Well, about an hour and a quarter remaining in this flight. Not as long as I thought it would be. How are you doing, Paul?
Doing okay, thank you. Yeah, I had one or two little problems there. Just need to think through them. Lost my cruise altitude at one stage.
Oh, goodness.
Didn't book up the climb speed. I think I must have done something wrong there. And as always, I didn't make a recording of it, did I? I think that needs to be standard procedure, doesn't it?
For us, yeah.
Well, there's no point saying, oh, well, I might have done this or might have done that. It does no good at all.
Yeah, I hear you. Jan, no, there are no alternative scripts, unfortunately, unless you yourself can reprogram that. Uncle John has reprogrammed her chat, so she doesn't talk all the nonsense that she usually does. You know, Uncle John fixed that for us. But in terms of procedures and stuff, the Russians use an older model of the 737 with older procedures, so unfortunately some of it will clash with the Zibo. They didn't intend for her to be a crew member of the Zibo, they just wanted her to be an add-on, you know, which is a pity. I would have liked her to be an actual crew member to actually interact with the Zibo the way that Audiobird and Zibo made the whole thing to integrate, you know, to work together with. Unfortunately, that is one of the reasons also then why I do not use her for all my procedures. I do most of the work, and then I've decided there are certain limited things I will allow her to do, or that I will ask her to do. So if you follow my streams, you'll see that I ask minimum from her. We don't do checklists and things because it's not necessarily correct for the Zibo. And I don't want to go and configure the Zibo to be a generation back. You know, I like the new stuff. Hello, Abhishek. I'm not ignoring you. Just finishing one chat at a time, sir. Welcome. Long time no see. I'm glad you made it back. Thank you for visiting. And hello, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's a lovely day out here. And we're passing over all these water carrying clouds, you know, so we're in smooth air. Very nice. Abhishek, how are you doing? What have you been up to? Why are you so scarce? Are you busy? Not busy? Hello, Tom. Welcome. Yeah, thanks. We're almost done. We're at 35 or 50 legs, and it's soul crushingly long legs, man. It's a test in itself, but we're doing it. We're gonna do it. Well, Tom, I don't have the disk space to build authos for the whole world, but I do have about 4 tiles around each airport, just for the sake of it, just to have something. And the funny thing is, Odessa, where we just took off, you cannot make authos for that area. I don't know why, but it's impossible. I have tried it online, offline, with every service provider possible. I simply cannot get authos for Odessa. But where we're going to now, I've got authos. It started from probably there. This whole area I've got covered in ortho again. So it helps, eh? Hello, Johan Lloyd. Welcome. Oh, Abhishek, sorry to hear about those troubles, man. But thanks for watching. That's awesome. Gene, yes. Yeah, it could be that the Russians didn't like the idea that, people can see what they're doing there. I'm not sure what is there, but I can imagine that there must be some other military implication. Yeah, who knows, but there must be something. I can't say how long ago it was, but let me tell you a secret. The American government did the same. If you go up north from Los Angeles, along the coast, there are a few Air Force bases over there. If you use Bing or Google, you cannot get authos for that area. And then I found out that I can use ARC. ARC has got the information in. Bing and Google didn't. Whether they fixed it, they probably have, I don't know. But at that point in time, when we made the authos up the west coast of the US, all those military bases were blocked out. You couldn't get authos for them until we figured out, one of the third-party ones had them, and we used them.
Nico?
Yeah.
How long before top of the sand?
353 nauticals.
Oh wow, okay.
Why?
I'm just sharing here my screen. I'm more about almost at top of the sand into Venice.
Okay.
If you are not descending, I mean, if you want to have a look.
I'm looking.
And the idea is to do air nav approach into Venice.
Okay.
That's the plan, if it works.
Okay. Which version you got there? Ah, okay.
Yeah, the last one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also flying that one now. Yeah, Tom, I'm also gonna have to upgrade my disk soon. My disk is almost full. Yeah, you guys are right. Every country will pull some information somewhere. Yes, Tom, this is the 48 RC2 already. Oh, you'll love it when you get back into it. Zibo's added a whole bunch of nice to haves now. Sasso, what do you call those green rings again that he added now?
Deceleration planning point.
Yeah, deceleration planning points. You'll see on the magenta line when it has to decelerate, it's got additional little green circles and things now. It's looking
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
all VNav baby feature.
Yeah.
Oh, while you're here, Sasso,
Sorry?
He said while you are here, and then he forgot to press the button further.
Ah, okay.
Or the batteries died, whichever came first.
you know in the dev room, that ACARS picture, have you ever flown an aircraft with that in?
Nope. Never. I flew a couple of Echo India Delta aircraft, but not that old.
I was just wondering, the picture I posted was from 17. I was just wondering whether they were still there or whether they updated it.
I have no idea, to be honest. I really don't know.
Oh, the other thing, are you in a position that you could share the equipment coding for a Ryanair aircraft or not?
What do you mean, like equipment coding?
As displayed on the plan.
Oh, for the flight plan?
Yeah, the equipment codings.
It's mine. The one you see. If you... Well, I will send you.
Thank you. The only reason I queried it is we have this in Italy. You're aware of this new requirement for flight plans to be cleared through Eurocontrol.
Yes, give me 1 second that I have ATC calling me. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, Max, sorry. Give me 1 second. I will send you the code if I can find it.
Thank you. It's just that Eurocontrol is being
Yeah,
more
you know what?
finicky. Thank you, Sasso.
Wait, there is the bit regarding the PBN that I'm sending you.
Thank you.
That goes into the bottom one, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That brings me right up to date with the latest FMC data, etc. Thank you.
Pleasure. The one I just sent you is the full weight.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I can see my top of descent at the top of the ND already. Woo.
Sorry, Mac, I just started the descent as well with ATC. So yeah, the one I sent you, the last one I sent you is the full flight plan as it is verified and validated by Eurocontrol.
Yeah. You see
the one I just flying at the moment.
Yeah. If you see in the AV room, we've devised a method of being able to submit plans to Eurocontrol.
I know. The problem is that sometimes there are lots of functionality, but then you need to create the format for Eurocontrol.
It is available in SimBrief now.
Exactly. I'm using SimBrief, or I'm using the Sim Freeroute, whatever it's called, Freeroute, the one that you can do the subscription. Uncle John did it, and I did it as well.
Yeah.
It's quite good. Sorry, Route Finder.
That's it, yeah.
And it's quite good. And then, of course, you can use Sim Toolkit Pro to create your own OFP. And from the OFP, you can extrapolate the KAO flight plan, which is basically the copy I sent you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry, but I have the ATC talking to me as well.
The only thing you can't do in STKP at the moment, I believe, is nominate to only use Eurocontrol routes.
Sorry, Mac, I have the ATC talking as well, so I can't hear you. Give me 1 second.
STKP might not have it as a built-in function, but there's nothing stopping you from getting it and then submitting it to STKP and then passing it through to SimBrief, etc.
That's what I do, yeah.
Yeah,
all I do
I
as well.
agree, Nico, I agree. It's just the SimBrief ones are reasonably new.
Yeah.
Everything has to catch up, that's all.
Yeah.
Border and boring your stream.
.251 articles for top of descent. And here he comes. Hello, Uncle John.
Hello, just need to turn some sound down.
Okay.
I'm going to read you what you.
I'm glad you're back anyway.
Yeah. All went well.
You got the machines you needed?
Nope. No, there was nobody to hand him to me at that time. It was too late. Seems like Fridays people work half day and then they go home. So.
What about that machine that you had to do this morning that was desperate?
Oh, that's done. That's
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Hello, JT. Welcome. I had a good day, Uncle John. I had a busy day, but it was a good day.
Good. You'll notice on the sheet, I have done quite a few.
Excellent.
Building times, and well, I'll plod on with that. Yeah, there's quite a few done.
I've also added probably another 40.
It's alright.
And then I'm busy doing some more. I started doing them and then the people started talking to me. So I'm so happy now. I don't have to type it this time. I can just chat.
Good. Good. Any news from Zibo? No, because he's up to his eyes in it, isn't he?
Yeah, I know he's busy.
Okay. Are you planning on anything for this? Oh, Sasso's.
Hello, Mo.
Sasso, how are you, sir?
All good. Loving Route Finder.
Good. Enjoying your tour?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm doing the leg 7, I think, 8, I don't know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excelente.
Well, Uncle John, I'm live on YouTube, just FYI. So I am flying. No worries. I am flying, and we're flying 48. So if anything goes wrong, we'll find out soon enough.
Well, if you're live, good evening all to who's watching.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Mind you, he pulled the same trick as he did last week, John.
Tell me.
What?
Well, he said the flight was going live at 1600 Zulu, so he started flying at 1400.
That's a bit naughty.
I'll be more careful next time.
Need to be.
Caught out again, Nico.
Need to.
You realise there's a whole load of passengers that turned up on time and found the aircraft had already gone, Nico.
Ah, shame. Uncle Mac, I found a ladies soccer team who wanted to travel. So I said it's fine. They can come with me. The other guys can wait. Someone else will pick them up later.
Okay.
Oh.
You better not be late home tonight, otherwise your wife is going to say, where have you been?
Well, the soccer team needed my help. What can I say? She doesn't have to know they were all female. Oh, and these dogs are really irritating me now. Hold a second.
Hi, Krista, and everybody else that's watching. To you all, I hope you have a super weekend.
Gene, yeah, we've got 2 little toy pom doggies.
Don't believe it. They're Rottweilers.
Yeah. They think they are, very sure, definitely. They think they are, but they 2 little freaking mutts. They pedigree mutts, but they're still mutts. Anyway, so at the end of the day, we've also got a cat, we gave up on the fishes and the hamsters. You know, we outgrew them kind of a little bit. So at least we've got the 2 dogs and the cat.
As and when it's available.
Yeah, JT, when Zibo's done, he gave us the first 2 versions. This is version 2 of it already. But then he got stuck at work. He's really, really busy in real world. So he said he'll tinker on it again over the weekend. I can't tell you. I don't know when it's ready. I've got a funny feeling that it's going to take another service pack or 2 on our side, you know, in testing before it will be released. We'll see. No, these things, they believe they freaking Alsatians or something, or Dobermans or Rottweilers or something.
Especially snowy.
Oh yes, that's her going so crazy in the background. Oh, you can say that again. I've got a saying. I say I hate it when real world interferes with the virtual world. Especially when I'm in the middle of concentrating on something. You know, now you've got to change gears, change your mind, go a different direction. Oh. The lighting changed. It's getting dark now, so the sun, the way the sun's reflecting, it changed. Don't know what else changed. The sun is shining in from behind now. Anyway, I might as well start prepping. One zero two one. Yes, Flight X, unfortunately, it seems to be the case, yeah. 22 nautical miles, Christer. We're almost on top of it.
I'm back.
Welcome. Welcome back.
And you? Have you seen, Nico, that Sim?
You're breaking up?
Have you seen that the new Sim Toolkit Pro, the 0.6.77,
Yeah.
doesn't record the landing rate?
Oh no, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I did not notice. Okay, Christer, no problem, no problem. I was actually eating dinner here in the background quickly. I just got a very nice plate of food, so that's why I muted myself. Oh yeah, absolutely. Luxury. Stuff that dreams are made of, eh?
Nico, gents, it's been a pleasure. I will go and rest. Tomorrow morning I'm working, so time to rest for me.
Well, enjoy and think of us when you take off and land and do all those nice little
Definitely.
things. Okay.
Absolutely, I will. And we'll talk during the weekend.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there's top of descent, so it's going to take the aircraft down for us. Gents, I just want to take all the dishes and everything downstairs quickly, so while it's descending, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Right, I'm back.
Welcome back, Nico.
Thank you. Hey, Dimitri. Right, so for you guys watching on stream, there is one of those deceleration points we were talking about earlier. That's the beginning, and that's the end. So you'll see that is one of the new additions in 48 that's now brought into play. Thank you, FlightX. No, it's not. If you read the FCOM, you'll see that there is a very clear difference between the deceleration point that you know and these new ones. You'll have to go and read the FCOM to understand it better, but as far as I understand it, this has got to do with a deceleration point where you're going to descend. Right, whereas the normal deceleration point is not necessarily at the descent. So there's little differences, but you have to go read the FCOM to understand exactly. So this is typically the beginning of the slowdown for the 10,000 feet, and that's where it's planning to start decelerating so that it can go through the 10,000 feet without overspeeding, kind of a thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice new thing to learn. Exactly. No flight decks. This will be for version 48 full. We're flying version 48 here, not 47 anymore. See, there is your normal deceleration point. I presume that's the airport over there. Hey Tommy, that's all good. Don't worry about it. Thanks for joining anyway.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, you need to be below 250 knots to descend below 10,000. So it's all part of that game, you know, to bring the speed down to make sure that you can step down below 10,000. So it gives you a visual cue that you need to make sure the aircraft does decelerate appropriately.
Transition level.
You know what? I completely forgot to set up the forecasts. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't think about it. I've just realized I never did that. Oops.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps 5 set.
Paul,
Yes, sir.
I'm turning base at this time.
Excellent. Far behind you. Be 4 minutes.
Okay.
Thousand to level off.
Thousand to go.
Localizer capture.
1,000 to go.
Glide slope capture. Flaps 15 set.
Switched off.
Flight X, what do you mean the shining light? You mean the flashing light? That's the landing lights. My landing lights are LED pulsating lights, and that's what you see. So it's reflecting against the clouds. My clouds can actually reflect the light.
Flaps 30 set.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Burchell.
Taxi lights on.
Approaching. 3-1 left.
Minimum.
Minimums.
Flight slow.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use.
72 foot per minute, Christer.
knots.
4,000 feet remaining.
Yet. Great landing. You are professional.
3,000 remaining.
I'm almost vacated, I'll tell you now, Paul.
I've got 9 miles.
Okay.
Plenty of time.
After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Right runway is vacated.
Thank you.
After landing, procedure completed.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, thanks, Krister. It was not a bad one at all. I came in on my left wheels first because of that drift. I had to come back in, but that's the only complaint I have
Flaps
about it.
upset.
Yes, Krister, it's true to an extent, I must be honest. I mean, you have to do what you have to do, right? Sasso said the new STKP doesn't record the landing, but mine did. I'm just thinking out loud now. I'll have to tell him tomorrow. Weird. There's Paul coming to land. Gotcha, Paul. Yes, Krister. Welcome home. Beautiful landing.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how to park in this place. Looks like I've got a rough idea, but I'm not sure at all. Turn too quickly. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure. Shutdown procedure completed.
Right, okay, 4 minutes and a few seconds to go. Then we can log this flight. Very uneventful. Thank you everybody for watching and joining us and the conversation we had and all those things. We'll be back tomorrow morning at, what did we say, 700 Zulu. That's 9 a.m. my time. Then we're going to fly from here down to Damascus. So you guys, if you want to fly with, come be here on time and you can go with. Okay, cool. That sounds good, Christer. Yeah, it was a nice flight. And I actually got some nice flights loaded in the spreadsheet. I see I've got about 70 flights left, and then I've basically covered most of what I wanted to cover in the US. If everything goes well, I'll be done tomorrow evening. Thanks, Christer. Brum, brum, brum. This is the worst part of the whole flight, sitting and waiting for the 6 minutes to go by. Woohoo, 6 minutes. Let's disconnect. There you go, guys. All right, that's it from me. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a splendid rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. And we'll chat in the morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.